Hello and welcome to the Aftermath show with myself, Pippa Monique and Charlene Smith. I know it's very different, but we're still here to take all of your comments after that big win at home against Molde. We're still having the conversation on how we pronounce the team, but we're saying it's Molde or Molde. A big 4-1 win with goals from, well, 2 own goals with the help of Joe Willock, a goal from Pepe and a goal from... Come on.
I forgot who scored.
Oh my Lord, it was literally just like 10 minutes ago, bro. Joe Willock himself. Who
I gave man of the match to?
Joe Willock himself. He was there waiting for the goal. He got it in the end.
That was a well-deserved goal for him as well, Pips. I think he had such a good game today, and when he missed that other opportunity before that one, it was great to see him get that one.
You can see how frustrated he was, but there were so many other talking points in the game. Of course, Joe Willock being one of the main ones, but Pepe, he just loves to score a goal in Europa League nights. It's not a Europa League night without a Pepe goal.
What a banger from him as well. Pips, are you still there?
I know you was comments the watch along stream, but let us know in the Aftermath show as well if you can still hear me, because everything's gone still.
Yeah, it just paused.
Okay, but you can hear me,
We're
right?
back on.
We're back. Okay. You know, it's going to have some little teething problems. We're home. We're not in the office. But yeah, let us know who your man of the match was if you didn't hear me. Okan is saying Xhaka man of the match. He is world class. Okay. No? What are you saying, Shaw?
For me, man of the match has got to be Willock. I mean, he worked so hard today. And he forced those 2 own goals as well. And he managed to get on the score sheet himself. So man of the match for me is Willock. Even in previous performance as well. I think he had previous game. I think he had such a good performance, and it's good to see him on such a good run.
Yeah, and you know what? Even though he was only on for a few minutes, the impact that Bukayo Saka had when he came on, with the crosses he was getting into the box, the runs he was making, and the assist that he made for a goal that didn't quite go in, and he even had a chance to score himself when he hit the post. Even Kolasinac, it could have been 8-1.
Exactly. First of all, why was we denied that goal by Nketiah?
Oh my Lord. Referee, you remember back in the day when the referee confused Kieran Gibbs with Theo Walcott and sent off Kieran Gibbs with Oxlade-Chamberlain instead of Kieran Gibbs when it should have been Ox. I feel like it's the same thing. He saw 2 mixed race guys got them confused. Now he's seen 2 black boys got them confused.
Exactly.
Because Eddie clearly hit the ball there with his toe.
Exactly. And was onside as well.
Way onside. Let me just read this comment from Lord's Official. He says, Mustafi, Luiz, Ceballos, Willock had a great game. Also, Arteta, magic substitution, did the magic, especially Saka, assist, and Elneny masterclass playmaking. Exactly what I just said there. And Bav Game says Pepe's man in the match. Hazard says man in the match is ref. But yes, let's go back to that Eddie goal that should have stood.
It should have stood, and I'm just glad that we managed to get a goal. Well, force us own goal out of them straight after, right before half-time as well. We came back into the second half looking so much better than the first half as well. Well-deserved win for us.
Yeah, definitely, and it 100% could have been more. I still can't believe Kolasinac missed that. The ball landed at his feet.
He had time.
4 yards from goal. And he had time to control it. I just don't understand what happened there. That's a goal that I can score. That's a perfect goal for me to score, mate. How are you not doing it as a professional? Right, we've got a special guest in the building. We're going to wait for him to get settled. But is he here? He's not special no more. He's not special.
Merry Christmas!
No, let's be serious. Why do you have your tree up in November?
Don't come for me. Look how Chris. What?
It looks beautiful though. You're coming to do my tree.
It does look nice. Sorry, lockdown rules. He cannot come and do your tree.
I don't put mine up in November. December.
I just want to pop in. Obviously, you got the win, so I thought I'd give a little yo.
What did you make of the game?
No, the game was good. You know, I was a bit scared when they went 1-0 up. I was thinking, this is not happening, not today. But yeah, no, I feel like we were pressing, like we were doing a high press. I think we come out flying. And obviously, man likes to see Willock. I'm championing him at the moment. So big up Willock. Yeah, he deserves. I think he was class today. And yeah, I want to see Balogun. I'm surprised Runnison wasn't in goal. Yeah. Exactly.
He had a good start last week. I think he did. Sorry, let me get myself back into position now because you've stolen my limelight, Cess.
I'm not staying long. I just Bobby's like, yeah, go on, never say what go on, you know.
No, but honestly, Balogun is someone that I want to see feature a lot more often. Even Nelson, I put a tweet out, spelled his name wrong because I was in so much anger. I was like, "Where's Reece?" And I spelled Reeds, but I'm hearing that he has an injury, which I wasn't aware of. But yeah, man, I'm happy with the team overall. That the team that played. What did you make of Leno's error for the first goal the first and only goal for the team?
Yeah, I mean, he might have had his vision a bit obscured. What do you think? Do you think he had a clear line of the ball? I mean, he should be saving it, but he might have.
Of course, he's got a clear line. It's the back four was completely unorganized.
Yeah, okay, fair. No, he should have saved it. It was a good shot. Listen, it was a good shot.
It was a good shot.
Leno. I mean, I don't think Leno should have started. I don't know why Ronaldson didn't. I feel for him a little bit, but you know, it's why he's the gaffer. I don't know what's going on back there. But yeah, man.
Let's look at some comments. Naman Bagger says Elneny suddenly looks like the most improved player under Arteta. With him on the pitch, we are different midfield in terms of quality. Start him against Villa alongside Partey. I mean, we're not going to talk about Villa yet, but we might as well now that Naman said it.
Yeah, no,
I'm in agreement with that 100%. Them two work really well together, as we saw in the last game. So,
what do you make of Willock starting in a Premier League game? Because I've seen a few comments saying this. I don't know if it's from the same person, but Vice Pro Toll says Willock was selfish today. But I mean, he got 3 goals out of that selfishness. Not all of them came off his feet, but he got 3 goals out of that selfishness.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. No, Willock played. He was on smoke today. I think he played well. I don't know. That's a bit of a mad statement, but yeah, Willock deserves some audits. Yeah, he deserves I don't know about a start, but he deserves to at least be featured in a Premier League game, man. Like, he needs his debut there, man. Like, come on.
Willock wasn't selfish.
Yeah.
Right, what do you make of Arteta so far in the European campaign? Premier League aside, every other competition aside, not that we're in that many at the moment. But what do you make of the Europa League campaign so far?
Charlene, you go first. I'll go after. Go on, done.
I think in terms of like the team selection, he seems to be getting it right, and we're getting the results. So I'm happy with what he's doing so far. We're getting the younger ones a run out as well, and they're looking really sharp and full of energy as well, which is what we want to be seeing. So I'm happy with what Arteta's doing.
When you say young ones, who are you referring to? Is it just Saka? I mean, Saka and Willian.
Saka, Willian, and Katia as well.
Yeah.
Maitland-Niles as well. I wouldn't have taken Maitland-Niles off. I would have perhaps taken off Kolasinac and then put Maitland-Niles on the left. You
guys might stone me for saying this, but I genuinely think Kolasinac had a better performance than Maitland-Niles today.
Do you?
Oh.
I prefer Maitland.
Here comes the comment saying, Pippa, what do you know? I just feel like going forward, they were both good, don't get me wrong. But then I feel like Maitland-Niles made a few more errors than Kolasinac did, and normally expected to be the other way around. I mean, the balls that Maitland-Niles was trying to get forward and get into the box weren't that great today in comparison to other times that he's played. Whereas Kolasinac, although he missed that absolute sitter.
That was mad. I was thinking, raw.
I know.
Yeah. And that's the only reason you'd probably say Maitland-Niles had a better performance, because he missed a flipping open goal. But other than that, I think Kolasinac was good today, man.
He was getting forward a lot, Kolasinac.
What's that?
Kolasinac was getting forward a lot as well.
Yeah. That's what you like to see. Like, playing because obviously you've got Kieran there on the left with him, and that gives him more opportunity to as that wing back to just get forward and bomb down the left wing, and that's what he was doing. And Wilian as well surprised me, because in comparison to the game against Manchester United, I don't know if you lot agree with me, but I felt like Willian looked like such an old man against Man U. He looked tired. He was jogging. He just couldn't get off the mark. But today, I was looking at my screen like, is that the same Willian? Like, he's just here, there, everywhere.
He was different. He was sharper. He moved it faster. Like, that's what I was trying to get Pepe. I wanted Pepe to be a bit more like that. Just let it off a bit faster. Like, me and Pepe have a bit of a weird relationship, because I still want more. As much as he's scoring in the Europa League and that, his consistency in his play is it's not there yet.
Yeah, it's the thing, because like I said, he always loves it. Well, not always, but like 9 times out of 10, he's gonna score in a Europa League game, and it's always gonna be like, "Ooh, what a goal!" But he's not doing it in the Prem, and he's not starting as often in the Prem. we're not getting that quality in the Premier League from him.
Yeah, agreed. Very much agreed. Very much agreed. He's taking too long on the ball, too many touches, and when he doesn't think, like when he doesn't think, that's when he's effective. Like his goal came from like it was a snapshot, like quick boom. Like don't need to think, don't need to overthink it. Instead of doing, he does this, man. I don't know if you can see me, but he puts the ball on his left foot. He's like, bro, yeah, you can't really see me, but yeah.
He's had a dance, Cecil.
He just likes to stand up with the ball and like he wants to try and beat too many men. I feel like, and teams they're doing that low block. They're doing that low block I spoke about earlier. So if he beats one player, another player's there to double up. So he just needs to move it faster. But listen, he got his goal, he got his assist. I'll give it to him. And he
plays on both sides. Like, I feel like he played really well on the left-hand side today.
Yeah, when he swapped, it was better on the other.
Yeah,
he was a
definitely.
bit more confident as well. His confidence was really coming through today as well.
Yeah,
exactly. Our Invincible Man says, remember Pepe also had that sweet assist into Willock with that change of foot pass. Yeah, definitely. Pepe in position for at least 2 more goals. Willock being greedy and should have passed, and Kolasinac, who should have passed, clueless. Kolasinac. Wow, Kolasinac. Was that supposed to say Kolasinac, or am I going mad? I read it. Who's Kolasin? I probably read it like it's a Molde player.
Kolasin snatch, you know. That is snatch. Kolasin.
What does that mean?
He's probably trying to spell it out. I don't know. Pick up Jeff. That's quite funny.
You lot forgot when has Pepe had like 5 games in a row. Like he scored last week, then got benched today. He scored and assisted. So for me, I would start Pepe on Sunday. Him, Xhaka, and Aubameyang front 3. That's a front 3 that I wouldn't mind, to be honest. To be honest with you, going into this game, what was your predictions? Because I didn't actually have one for today. I just thought, that'll be a Europa game.
I had a 3-0. When I saw the lineup, I had a 3-0 prediction. Then obviously we conceded the first goal. And I thought, missed it.
Went out the window.
I know, got 1 win in the end.
What did you think, Cess? Because I had no clue going into this.
Pips, on a real, I'm the same. I think I did we did our live build-up show, me and James, and I didn't even think about the score. I was just like, yeah, we're gonna win. But they made it a bit scary. Like when they scored, I was like, no, this shouldn't be happening. But then we got the win. I suppose I didn't have a predicted score. I just knew we had to win. And like that question before, big up Arteta. I feel like in the Europa League he's done his job. Like just got all the wins that we needed, and now we can kind of just be like, you know what? There's no rough battles that we have to win now. We can just kind of just focus on, Premier League and that.
Speaking of Premier League, go on, Shaw.
Molde as well. I mean, first half they looked pretty good, and I was thinking, I weren't expecting them to be as good as they were looking.
Do you know they're doing really well in their leagues? I don't really know about them, to be honest, but I had a quick look, and they're like 1st or 2nd or something, and they got like a consistent win streak right now.
Really?
So where's that?
Yeah, they won the last 6 games, and then they've won. They beat everyone in the Europa League. This is why they, apart from us, they were the ones to beat. So now, Arteta and the young G's can just go. Here's it.
Keep it all about Arsenal now.
First L in that. First L.
You know what I mean? Just kick back.
Enjoy the lights on the tree. Where's your Christmas hat, Tess? You need that Christmas hat.
Robbie said he's probably got Easter eggs underneath there. He's that far ahead of that far ahead. I said, no, you lot are taking a miss, man.
I won't be surprised.
What, have you bought your presents ready then?
Come on, what? What he said? Oh, wait. Come on, a little present.
Who's
Come on.
No, and he's wrapped them all nice, ribbons on top.
Isn't it talking about this today that people that are this early are actually quite mad?
Exactly.
No. Relax. I don't even have to get the camera back. Listen.
People go shopping on Christmas Eve.
That's a lie.
Come on, preparation like that.
I can't believe he's got his Christmas shopping done as well.
No, it's only a few. We started. Come on, listen. Positive vibes. Festive season.
And you had your Christmas cards as well.
No. Not that far.
You're not serious. All right, guys. What do you make of this comment? Because I've seen a few like this. Cedric.
With Bellingham, it's a bit hit and miss though, because sometimes he is a bit, you know, iffy, but he does have some really good games as well. Cedric didn't really stand out that much for me.
He only came on a few minutes.
Yeah, exactly, and he got a nosebleed.
Yeah, I think so. I like Cedric. I like Cedric. I don't think he's ready to take replace Bellerin, but I don't think he does too. I don't think he does too many things wrong. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But yeah, no way, guys. Bellerin. Yeah, but I don't think he should be taking out Bellerin. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, definitely.
This is a wicked comment. Oh no, don't lose it. From Mikelsa. Says the most important thing this season is a strong, sustainable squad, not a best 11. And this is what Arteta is building. #trust the process. I mean, we always question why certain players are not starting in like certain league games or European games, but he is building a strong squad. And you can see that with his team selections. Although I'm still questioning why the hell Balogun is not in there.
Exactly. I wanted to see him as well. But the last game when he came on, that was just like a little teaser, and he looked quality. He looked quite good. Obviously, we didn't get too much of him, but it would have been good to see him today.
I know.
Yeah. I'm quite surprised that he wasn't involved today. I'm like that's mad. That's mad. But
maybe another injury. Is it actually confirmed that Reece Nelson's got an injury?
Yeah, no, I think he got a knock. He got a knock on his ankle or something. I think. I don't know. Well, it's not confirmed. That's what they told us. Listen, they could be saying anything.
Yeah.
Where did he get that from? Training? Because I saw him dancing in the change room a couple of days ago. And he was perfectly fine there with his two-step.
The skanks that he was doing, I was like, Reece, is that you here?
I know. Why is he hiding?
These players can't hide, you know. We see everything. They think they're slick, boy. You know what I mean?
I've seen Holding dance before. Holding's a little mover, so I wasn't surprised.
Exactly.
I was a little bit surprised about Reece. I was like, oh, okay. I just thought he was a little shy boy.
Okay.
What boy?
A little shy boy.
Oh.
Right, I'm so sorry. I got so distracted by Cecil's appearance. I didn't even read out the full-time stats, which I'm sure you all know now.
Oh, yeah. I'll be gone soon, girls. It's your thing. Of
course, the full-time score was Arsenal 4, Molde 1. We had 16 total shots in comparison to their 6. 5 shots on targets to their 4, though. So that's very close. But throughout the match, we sustained the most possession. But throughout the game, it was 58.4% possession in comparison to their 41.6. 603 passes for Arsenal and only 426 for Molde, and 89% pass accuracy and 84% pass accuracy for Molde there. And I've got so many stats, but the thing is, because we're not in the studio, I'm not sure if they're going to come up on the screen. So I'll just, try and work my best.
I might have to sort that.
If they're there, if you have them, that'll be great. Because sorry guys. So we haven't spoken about Xhaka's performance yet. Any words on Xhaka before I give you some stats?
Run from him going forward.
You both said, must have been an unforgettable performance.
Had to think it through again. That run from him going forward, which then led to a goal. Who was it that scored again on that one?
Mate.
An own goal.
Yeah, I think that's when, they crossed in. And, that was the young. I think it led from that. It started from that.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a comment. Sorry, I had to pin this before I read some stats. Rodrigue says, I have a feeling Willock will be the new De Bruyne in 2 or 3 years if he keeps playing like this.
Wow. Actually, Seth, your face is like, go on, what's your take on that?
Hear what I'm saying, yeah? I love Willock, yeah. I'm championing him at the moment. Same with Saka as well. I'm a little fanboy. Saka's sick. But, I mean, comparing to De Bruyne and the way football, like, how football changes with players as they get, they progress in their career, like, people fade out, people fizzle out. I don't want to put that pressure on him. It's the same with Partey and Manem comparing him to Vieira. Let man have his time and just, like, do you know what I mean? Willock's not even in the Premier League 11 yet. You know what I mean? You compare them.
He's getting comments like that.
You know.
I've got a comment for you. I don't know if you want me to pin it or not. It's a bit mad still, but anyway, we'll just let that just one. I mean,
the comments are a bit wild, don't they?
Anyway, I had a stat on Joe Willock. Right. had a stat on Joe Willock, Joseph Willock. He was involved in more duels than any other player. The second most was right. So Joe Willock was involved in the most duels in today's match with 17. The second most was someone with 10. Who was the second person?
Luiz. It's in midfield.
No, I didn't say midfield.
Classic.
The most duels. Who was second place with 10 of them today?
Luiz.
Man. You get one more guess.
Right.
Willian.
No.
No.
Right, guess.
Wait, let me get one. So,
Pepe.
Your guess is over, sweetheart.
No, I don't know. No, tell her.
Just name a player that was playing today.
It won't be Saka. Oh no, Saka on late. It could be up.
Why is he trying to do half names?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if your face will give it away. No, I don't know. Tell me.
Mustafi.
Dry, man.
Mustafi.
Okay, fair.
Mustafi. Do you know what? Let's play a game. I've got some more stats for you. Let's see if you guys and the viewers can get involved with some numbers here. So Xhaka completed 74 passes out of 79 attempted today. He attempted and completed more than any other player. He also completed more passes in the opposition half, more than any other player. How many passes do you reckon he got in the opposition half?
Xhaka.
What
did you say, sorry?
34?
Oh, it's a lot more than that.
Ooh.
56.
Oh, you're closer.
54.
Higher or lower?
Lower.
54.
Lower.
53.
Let's see if anyone in the comments gets it. No.
51.
Yes, Shah, it was 51. Xhaka completed more passes in the opposition half with 51, more than any other player today. So big up Xhaka. He was playing forward. You lot didn't mention him playing forward. You said who was playing forward? Who did you say was playing the forward balls? Was it?
Xhaka
had the most balls in the opposition half, actually. Yes, posters for life. Oh, well done, Gabriel. Well done.
Well done, Gabriel.
Gabriel.
All right, girls, listen. I'm getting a little message from the Don, from the Robbie. So I'm gonna leave you girls to the rest of the show. Hey, right. Hey, love me. Hello. Listen, have a good rest of the show. I'll see you on live again, I'm sure.
Yeah, we won't see you real live anytime soon, but see you
exactly, not for a whole month.
Sunday, yeah?
Great to have you on, Cecil.
Yeah, take care. Make sure you lot get your trees up tonight, yeah? I'll see you later.
No way.
I can't believe him.
I know. Oh, mate, crazy.
Right. I did have some more stats, but let's get into some comments first. Any comments taking your eye here, Charlene? Rodrigo says Saka is world class already. Willock man of the match. Pepe does my head in. Why does Pepe do your head in?
Exactly. I think Pepe was all right. I mean, Saka we know is world class. Willock, he's been on fire, and hopefully he just keeps this good run going. What are you saying, Pips?
Pepe doesn't. I agree with him. Actually, Pepe does do my head in, but that's me. You know me. But I just didn't think anyone else had that type of issue. But he does frustrate me so much because then he does this, and then when you need him, he does this, and it's just like, bro, where's the consistency? Consistency is the main thing. My main problem.
Exactly. So, just while we're on the subject of Pepe, so on the back end of last season when we had Project Restart, you wasn't happy with Pepe, and you said he's got until December. You gave him a deadline.
Wow, he's got 1 month left, boy.
Where is he at now? Between then and now, where is he at?
He's still in the same place, Shaw. He hasn't progressed.
Don't you think?
No.
Do you feel like his confidence is growing? I feel like he looked a lot more confident today. What are you saying?
I feel like he always looks confident in the Europa League game, which is so weird to me because you just take each game as it comes, you know. I know we like to get into our heads that, of course, different opposition will bring us different challenges. Like if we play a PSG side, which we're not going to play this season, you know what I mean? But if you play a PSG side, you're not going in there expecting to win. But that it shouldn't affect your confidence. You should treat every game the same, even though they're not the same. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel like he just turns up for certain games and then just doesn't turn up for other games. And I just don't get it. Like, where's the consistency? Nicolas Pepe. Look, Welshie King, has it gone? Says Pepe first half was a mess. On the right looked horrible until he switched to the left. He looked better second half, then he contributed. So maybe we should play more on the left. I don't know.
Trial him out there. And what are you saying about Willian?
I saw my name somewhere. I hope it wasn't something rude. Willian looked so much better today. I did not like his performance against Man United, even though he didn't do nothing particularly wrong. I just didn't like his body language, his energy. But his energy today was on point, rapid, quick, pressing, and I liked that from him. I just, I still need convincing on him as well.
Do you think, because obviously it seems like they are looking a lot better in the Europa League as opposed to the Premier League. Do you think when it's a Premier League game, it just brings more pressure?
To who? To those two?
Yeah.
Oh, please. Willian's been a Premier League player for how many years? Are you joking?
I'm just asking.
No, there's no pressure. Willian's a Premier League winner, bro. What the hell?
I know, but I'm going based on what you've said.
Nah, Pepe definitely. Confidence issues in certain games. I don't know. And it's probably why he's not starting certain games, but I'm just not sold on Pepe yet.
Well, he's got 1 month left.
In my books.
In Pippa's books. Let's see what he does in that time.
I'm swapping him for Zaha in January. I'm joking.
There you go. That's the latest transfer news.
Oh, there's a lot of comments about Pepe now. Tenkun says Pepe showboats too much and his cross is damn weak. Oh, okay. Mutaz says we need to drop that formation. It's not working with 3 at the back, especially at this kind of game. We need our lethal attack back. Missing creating 15 chances per game. Our creating midfield was on fire. I'm guessing he's talking about Dani Ceballos there in particular. I'm guessing. I like when we play 3 at the back. I mean, hello, 1-4-1.
What's that?
I like when we play 3 at the back.
Yeah, likewise as well. I think that works for us at the minute anyway.
Pepe needs to be more direct. There's so many comments about Pepe coming through. Everyone is still talking about Kolasinac missing that open goal. I saw a comment saying, because I said I would score it. Someone said, Pippa, you definitely wouldn't score that.
No faith in you, Pips.
That is disrespectful because who wouldn't score that?
Exactly. It was right there.
You guys are not talking about Dani. Talk to us about Dani. Dani Ceballos was first half not that great, but second half, phenomenal.
That's what we got from him last season as well. I mean, you can see why we've kept him on again this season. Great player.
Yeah. And
definitely adds to the squad.
And I've got a stat on him. Dani Ceballos regained possession the most times and made the most interceptions, more than any other player on the pitch. Do you want to guess those numbers as well, or should I give them to you?
Go on, give them to me.
So he regained possession 11 times and made interceptions 6 times, as well as driving the ball forward, of course. That is our guy, Dani Ceballos. Well, our guy for another year, for definite anyway.
Exactly. Do you want to see him? Huh?
And you know what? You know, normally, because we're talking about Pepe playing on the left and so forth, and normally all of our play goes down the left, but it was fairly equal today.
I feel like it was more on the right-hand side. First half, anyway.
What do you think? Where do you think we played the most? Left or right or middle?
For the whole game?
Yeah.
It looked like it was on the right-hand side a lot. I know you've got the stat there ready. I think in order, right-hand side the most, then in the middle, and then on the left.
Okay.
Am I right or wrong?
You're wrong. So you're right with the right. So it was 39% played down on the right. But next, it was 37.4% on the left-hand side and 23.6% through the middle. So all of our plays came down the right, but it was pretty even.
Yeah, pretty balanced out.
Yeah. Pepe is becoming so predictable. Shame as Xhaka. Thoughts? Oh, I'm not going to talk about Pepe. I'll let Charlene do it. I'll let Charlene do it.
I can see why they would say that, because it's like when he gets the ball and then he does his little fancy bit of footwork, and then you're like, right, come on now, like either put it in or do something, but you just don't get that end result. So I can see the frustration. I mean, you saw it in his face today as well when he missed.
Exactly. Talking about misses, or not a miss, but goals. What do you make of this comment from Adam? Adam says, Eddie is so overrated. He's not good enough.
No, I like Eddie. I wouldn't say he's overrated at all. I mean, today he should have scored. And he's still young as well. I don't think he's overrated. I feel like there's still a lot more to come from him. Maybe they're just talking about, you know, the big hype that was around him in the England games, which was well-deserved credit. But I don't think he's overrated. I think he's a good, talented young player, and he just needs to get more minutes in.
I agree, but at the same time, I can see why people say he's overrated, because he's not like he's been compared to Ian Wright, you know, at such a young stage in his career, and it's like, well, you're not getting Ian Wright stats anytime soon, you know. But I think he's a really good player, very good player. But I just feel like in certain games, he looks like a boy compared to men. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like he's not peaked yet, which I know will happen very soon, but I just feel like he hasn't peaked for that elite level yet. I can't explain it, but
I know what you mean. But as he gets more minutes, he'll get more experience, and perhaps he will start to peak.
Oh, listen, he's had a lot of minutes as a professional player, you know, on loan. Like, he's had a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, another Adam says Eddie is Welbeck level. I don't know how to take that. I love Welbeck.
Let us know more of your thoughts on Eddie in the comments as well.
The media says, I can't wait for Eddie. He's going to contribute in the next few years. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, if you don't improve in the next few years, then when will you improve, you know? Eddie is
quite a lot of time, though.
Yeah. Eddie is nowhere near Ian Wright's levels. No one said he is, but a lot of people like to compare him to Ian Wright for some particular reason. I'm not sure. Oh, hello, Ben. How are you? He said, I don't think Eddie is good enough for Arsenal, but he's good for England. Playing against weaker opposition, he's not up to par, in my opinion. Oh, harsh, Ben.
Yeah, harsh on the Eddie comments.
Harsh, mate.
I mean, there was a lot of talk on the back end of last season about people saying, he needs to be going out on loan and stuff like that, but...
About Eddie?
Yeah.
He's been on enough loans, though.
Exactly.
I think he just needed one more, maybe.
Nah, let's just get him more minutes and see what he brings.
Leven J says that the players need to be more ruthless when it comes to finishing chances. Eddie and Joe. I think Joe was definitely ruthless today. I think as players, we wouldn't have got that own goal. I think he was definitely ruthless, because in that one-on-one duel, he could have just backed off a bit, but he went toe-to-toe with the player and managed to force an own goal out of him for that first goal.
Exactly. Two occasions as well. And he showed that hunger, that desire as well. And we don't always see that from Joe.
Exactly. And for a young player to do that as well, stamping his authority, saying, listen, need to be starting more of these games.
Exactly. He really proved his worth today.
Oh, Barista, I can agree with this one. I've seen Eddie enough. Let me see Balogun in the Europa League games, because we see Eddie get started against big games in the Premier League, games that you wouldn't expect him to start against. Was it Liverpool? Oh, I won't even remember now. But the big games you wouldn't expect him to get chosen for. You're waiting to see starting lineup, expecting to see Lacazette, and you see Eddie, which I don't mind. But a lot of fans will be like, Eddie? Yeah. You know what I mean? If you're going to give Eddie those big chances, all right, shift over and give Balogun the chances in Europa League now, or the Carabao Cup, because it's time now to see what he can do at this level. Because we've seen it under 23s, he bangs mad goals, and he's strong and he's talented. I mean, he's sharp. Let's see if he can do it against this level of opposition now.
Exactly.
Bring Balogun in before he goes to Germany or wherever.
I'm in total agreement with that. I want to see Balogun as well.
Oh gosh, there's a lot of Eddie comments now. Eddie has been unlucky in a couple of games like today, but the ball really needs to start getting in. Poker Face says Eddie misses too many chances. Highly Favoured says Nketiah was nowhere to be seen. Well, I definitely saw him. He got flagged offside a couple of times. So I saw him.
Definitely had a presence today.
Our man says, just telling you the truth, Eddie's got
no talent. That is harsh.
Oh, this is harsh. Eddie equals Sonogo. Oh my goodness, you're comparing him to every other striker that we've had that's pretty much flopped.
Comments are going mental.
Eddie wasn't that bad. I like Eddie. I hope he's not watching this, because Eddie, I love you. All right?
Yeah, exactly. We have faith in you.
Eddie is a super sub. He does his work best coming on. Yeah, I don't mind seeing him as a super sub. Will sound like a joke, but Sonogo, Welbeck, Lord Bentner, Shamak, all better than Eddie.
No. This is going mental, Pips.
This is absolute slander.
Where's all the Eddie fans?
I don't think there is any.
Wait, look, Craig James. What's Craig James saying?
Oh, where's it gone?
Oh, I've just lost it as well.
Oh,
Craig James, send your comment back in. Yeah, it was right there. Oh, there it is. If you go up a bit, Eddie has potential. He's young. People need to give him a chance. Exactly. Which is what we're saying.
I can't find it for some reason, but Charlene's read it.
All right, let's move on. I think we've had enough comments about Eddie.
More than enough.
More than enough.
Right, who have we got next in Europa League? Because we're literally storming the group stages now.
We've won all our games now, haven't we?
Yeah, so what's next, mate?
Exactly. We need to be doing the same in the Prem.
Oh, mate, no, we do. I mean, yeah, we do, to be getting those score lines, and we could have had a clean sheet, but I'm not too mad about it. But you know what I mean? I feel like we need to translate this into the Premier League. Totally different players. But here's the thing, we have what I would say our strongest front three in the Premier League, and we don't score those type of goal lines. I know it's different opposition, but even games against who was we playing? Sheffield United, who hadn't scored a goal at that time. We couldn't even get a massive goal line against them. We struggled in that game. Like, we need to translate these type of performances into the Prem, because we've got players like Aubameyang, Lacazette, and whoever else can fluctuate on the wings. Willian, Pepe, Reece, Xhaka. Why are we not getting those type of goal lines in the Premier League?
It's so true, because even when we see the starting 11, we're like, yeah, that's a good, strong, solid squad. But it doesn't reflect in the gameplay. I mean, what do you think Arteta needs to do in terms of squad? Do you think he sort of needs to keep a consistency? And then when you sort of see it not working, do you think he needs to make smaller changes or just change it up completely?
I think he's still trying to find his rhythm for a regular starting 11, because we always see certain changes, like the midfield will always change and the front three will always change. The back line is pretty much always the same, because at the moment we don't really have much choice due to injuries, but we would always more or less see Aubameyang up front, and then it always changes. You never know if you're going to get Lacazette, you never know if you're going to get Xhaka or Pepe or Willian. You just never know who's going to be in the midfield. You don't know if you're going to get Xhaka, Partey, Ceballos, or Elneny, Partey. You just never know what it's going to be. So I think he's still trying to find that formula, or maybe it's different teams for different oppositions. But I do think he needs to have a solid starting 11, so we know what to expect on a Saturday or Sunday night, or even whenever, Monday night football now, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. £14.95 football now.
Lord.
But then do you think that will sort of make it predictable for the opposition, knowing, right, yeah, we're playing Arsenal, this is what they're going to do, this is what we can expect?
No, because most teams do have a regular starting 11, and I get it, you know what to expect, but they don't always set up the same way against a different team, if you know what I mean. I just think we should have regular starters. Is Pepe a regular starter or not at this point in the Premier League?
Yeah, it's so hit and miss.
Yeah,
and the thing is as well, like someone like Pepe, when he would have a good performance, it ain't consistent with, all right, he's played really well, let's keep him on. He'll then get dropped to the bench. Do you know what I mean? So do you think it sort of impacts like the player's confidence in that sense as well?
Same with Lacazette. Lacazette was on a scoring streak, and then he just got dropped after the Liverpool game, and it's just like, okay, are we going to see him again anytime soon? Then he comes back and he's not up to par, and it's like, do we blame the fact that he's been benched, or is it just he's just not on form? Like, what is it? I don't know, man. I think obviously it's still early days. Arteta's finding his feet with who he wants to select, and you know, he's not doing too bad at the moment. As you said, we've got the best defensive record in the league right now, which is what we need if we want to be a top 4 side again.
Exactly.
I saw a comment saying Xhaka should always play left wing. And
he's doing so well there. He's doing so well. I wouldn't change that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're seeing a player like doing so well, you need to keep that consistency going.
100%. Left wing Xhaka, striker Auba, right wing Pepe. Oh, Solomon's going for Pepe as a regular start on the right wing. I
do
not have an agenda against Pepe. I just want him to do better.
I'm joking.
Who would you have on the right wing regularly, Pepe or Willian in the league?
It's a bit of a tricky one, ain't it? Because Willian started off really well, then he dipped. I think I'll flip a coin. Why not get Reece Nelson in?
Because he's injured.
From his dancing. All right, minus that injury because that's only been as of recent. But I think Reece Nelson's looking good. Why not even get him in and see what he's like in the Prem? He's looking good in the European and the Carabao Cup games. Exactly. So why not see what he's like?
Exactly. We've seen what he's like. Don't forget the time he took Van Dijk to dinner, mate.
Exactly.
I made him pay.
I say get him back in.
MC Razor's gone with a nice strong front three for when Martinelli's back. Martinelli left wing, Xhaka right wing, Aubameyang striker through the middle. Sounds good on paper.
Sounds what's it going to be like on the pitch?
No, it sounds good on paper though. Tierney should play right wing. Why would you say that, Khalid? Why right wing? Oh, that's a good point. It's a Europa game. Where's Runason? Specky Vlog says, why are we risking Leno?
That's what we were saying. And Runason had a good game.
Yeah, I just realised. I totally forgot about that.
I was surprised to see Leno on the starting, if I'm honest.
That's a strange one. That's not the first time as well, because obviously he started when Runason first arrived, and then there was like a cup game next, I think Europa game against Leicester, maybe. I can't remember. But Leno started and he wasn't expecting it, but then everyone said, oh, because he's getting back to fitness, we need to get in regular games. But okay, he's back to fitness now. So what's the reason for him starting in Europa game when we've pretty much won all our games and Runason's available?
Do you think Runason will be playing on Sunday?
No.
Leno out, Runason in.
Could you imagine? Then I'll start questioning Arteta. Then I'll be like, no, this is
I guess that would be wild.
Nah. I'll literally be looking at Arteta like, okay, boss, what's going on here? Like,
trust the process.
Hashtag trust the process, you know.
Literally.
Shakib says Alisson would have saved the first goal.
I wonder if DT's watching.
Leno hasn't kept a clean sheet at home since March. Is that facts? I should know that. I'm the stat woman.
I know. What are you saying, stat?
Since March. Yo, that's not a good statistic, Leno. Well, actually.
Our number one.
For a long time.
How long was he out for? It was a few months. From what? Was it June?
When did we restart?
When did it
start? It was, so that's kind of, it doesn't really count. It's kind of void.
Yeah, we'll cancel that one now.
You know? We already have one fruit through the door for the next round. We should play the players who need minutes and the fringe players for our remaining group games. Play Balogun, Arteta. Play
exactly. Big capital letters on that one. We want to see Balogun. What about Matt Macey as well?
Oh my goodness. Is he? Oh, sorry, Matt. I've almost forgot about him. And even Caitlin said, will Macey ever play? Will Macey ever actually play?
Exactly.
I imagine how he feels thinking, all right, Martinez is gone now. This might be my chance to get a little... Literally, I think the only time I've actually seen him play was against MK Dons. And it was only for like 45 minutes. That's where they swapped the goalkeepers. That game, I don't know what the rules were. It was just a friendly, remember? MK Dons. I swear there was like 11 substitutes used.
No rules.
There was academy players coming on. There was man like what's his name again? I even follow him on Instagram. Bare of the academy players came on.
Is that the game that Saliba was playing in?
Huh?
Is that the game that Saliba was playing in?
Yeah.
We done a watch along to that, didn't we?
Exactly. And the goalkeepers were changed at half time. And that's the one time I saw Matt Macey play this year.
Yeah.
The last time.
I can't recall him being changed at half time though.
It took me a minute to clock that there was a goalkeeper changed.
So wait, did Macey start?
Yeah.
And then who came on second half?
Wait, did Macey start? Guys, you know my memory already.
Yeah, my memory's gone.
And it's true, the MK Dons game was the only Saliba appearance, so that was Saliba's appearance that we will see.
Crazy. Yeah, and he looked alright in
the there. Omega. Yes, guys, I knew you would come through for me. Yeah.
Well.
But who was the goalkeeper that started? Because I know Matt Macey only played 45 minutes.
That is mental.
Rodrigo says Wonderson only touched the ball 4 times in that match. Come on, guys. So I basically think he's saying that Wonderson's not ready yet. I don't know.
But he looked good from what we was seeing. He looked good, comfortable, confident. Oh, Leno started and then Macey comes on.
Oh, yes.
All right, but with Leno starting, because he was coming back from injury, so you can understand in that respect.
And then Macey got subbed on, and it took. I didn't clock straight away. And I was like, hold on, that's not Leno. I didn't even clock.
What's he done at half time?
There were so many subs used, I couldn't keep up. McGuinness was on, scored that mad header, the neck went.
Crazy.
Yeah, that game was actually mad. If Leno's out, DT will riot.
Literally.
Sorry, guys. Charlene will read a comment while I pour some drink because I'm thirsty.
Rodrigue Ng is saying, is Smith Rowe injured?
I thought he was back now.
I thought he was back because he was out on an injury and I thought he was back. But did he pick up another knock recently? Because I was expecting him to see him in the previous game.
I'm not sure.
Oh, so where's that gone? Someone was just asking. Oh, Matt Macey is a training keeper, not a serious candidate. Red Antelope. Yeah. Where did you get that from?
Like, what?
Wait, what did you say, Fitz?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Leno makes 20 saves and 1 mistake, and guys call for it. 1 mistake, Brian.
What? 1 in like 5 minutes?
Oh, Charlene's firing shots today.
No, there was a game where he made quite a few.
Yeah. Which one was it again?
It was the Premier. Was it the Leicester City game?
Possibly.
I mean, it was recently.
Quite a few.
He was like, "No, what is going on?"
There's been some mad ones. There was one when we was actually at games against Aston Villa. I think that was probably one of my last home games, and yeah, that game was emotional, mate. Ended 3-2. It was just mad.
Got him on Sunday as well.
Oh yeah, gee, please, Leno, not another performance like that. Oh my goodness. Anyone was at that game knows that was stressful. Absolutely stressful.
What do you think Sunday's going to be like? I mean, they've lost their last 2 games.
Oh yeah, of course, and they've conceded quite a few goals as well. I don't know what's happening with Martinez there. I think his magic potions run out.
Needs to come back to Arsenal, get a top up.
I'm actually expecting a win, and I want it to be a walk in the park, but I don't know what to expect with Aston Villa because I've seen them play some good football this season. Not for Martinez aside, that partnership with Ross Barkley and then what's my man's name?
Really? Yeah, exactly. They're looking dangerous.
It's fire. So if they turn up on the day, we could be in for a mad match. We could be in for a loss, mate.
I reckon it's going to be quite a tight game. I'm not expecting anything easy at all.
Yeah, they score. They can score goals, and our problem is right now scoring goals.
Exactly.
So it's going to be interesting. I mean, we couldn't score a goal against Man United. We were lucky to get a penalty to get that win. We don't score goals. Like, we don't just bang goals. The creativity is not there, as we keep saying. So it's going to be interesting to see what type of result we get against Villa. We know it's a tough month of fixtures ahead as well. So let's see how many points we can pick up. I mean, obviously, I'm hoping for a win.
Likewise. But I feel like it ain't going to be an easy game. We're going to have to really work for it.
Yeah, I believe Pablo Mari's still injured, Kane. And I saw a question saying, would we sign Ceballos? I've seen it quite a few times. Robert, there we go. Would you sign Ceballos on a permanent deal, Pippa and Charlene?
I think he fits into the squad so well. And the fact that he done well last season, he's back with us again this season, I would actually sign him.
Yeah.
I like Ceballos.
How long for? 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. Oh, what, the loan?
No, if you was to sign him like as a full Arsenal player, no loan.
Yeah, I'd say 2 to 3 years.
I would.
Yeah. What are you guys saying? Are you in agreement with us? I just saw someone put he's hit and miss. Oh, Connor
is a bit hit and miss, but not majorly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think Mari should be back after international break. Is he back in training?
I don't even know, man. I feel like he's not even part of the Arsenal club because I swear I've only seen him play once, and that was against Portsmouth, FA Cup.
Yeah, and then obviously the game where he picked up the injury.
Oh, yeah, then the Man City game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it was mad because I travelled down to Portsmouth, not knowing what the starting lineup would be, of course. And then Pablo, was he new then? I think we had him for quite a while though. And then I saw him on the team sheet, and I was like, oh, okay, what's this guy gonna do? And he actually done well, but then everyone was like, guys, it's only Pompey, it's only Portsmouth, like, what do you expect? And then for him to get that freak accident against Man City, I just don't know what to make of him yet. So the fact that we're all calling out Pablo Mari's name, I don't know what type of player he is because I've seen him play 1.5 games.
Yeah, well, it'd be exciting to see what he brings when he comes back.
Yeah, definitely. What are your thoughts on the Emmy derby? Oh my gosh, we're going to be playing. You talking about Emery?
What was them signs?
Wait, is he talking about Martinez or Emery? Because there's a possibility that we could actually play Unai Emery at one point, or is he talking about Emmy Martinez?
Boy, it could be both. Who are you talking about? Let us know. Make it more clear. I mean, the fact that we was talking about Villa.
Oh, probably Emmy Martinez. Oh, the Emmy derby, you know. Yeah, he did look good for that little bit of games that we did see.
Do you think that's going to be more pressure on our goalkeeper as well as Martinez?
Yes. They probably text each other before the game, like all week.
Exactly.
Like, Martinez probably texted Leonard saying, how many goals do you think you're going to concede, bro?
Especially where there's been so much comparison, literally, since Martinez has stepped into the squad and was so good. And then even while he's been gone, the comparison's still taking place now. So
exactly.
A lot of pressure on.
What do you mean? I'm literally just pinning any comments that I can see.
This is basically Aftermath show with Pippa, Charlene, and Barrister.
Well, have I pinned that person's comment a lot or something?
I think you maybe just 2 or 3 times. Sorry, Charlene.
I mean, he's putting some good comments in there. Get your comments in, guys.
Oh gosh.
Putting some good questions, some good points of views. So
the comparisons coming back. KB Cruz, we sold the wrong keeper. We're not even going to get into that.
Here we go. Here we go again. Oh, where is that? Who said that?
KB Cruz. So you're going to have to scroll up a bit.
Oh, there we go. Well, we'll find out on Sunday who the better keeper is. We'll find out who lets in the least amount of goals, yeah?
Exactly. Or maybe that's why Leno played today, so Runison could play Sunday. So there's no pressure on Leno.
Will there be any clean sheets on Sunday?
Arteta's tactics. Farmer Fab TV is saying play Partey and Elneny will shut down Villa's midfield. Pips, who's your must-have on starting 11? I'm not saying you've got to give me a whole starting 11, but which players in particular is vital to have on Sunday's game? And get active in the comments. Let us know yours as well.
Gabriel, Tierney, Xhaka, Partey, Elneny, Aubameyang. Those are my must-haves. Those are my must-haves, and anything else can work around that.
Do you know, that's exactly the same players that I'm thinking as well. As you were saying them out, I was reading them out in my head as well.
That's my must-have. Yeah, I'm literally just slapping comments now because someone's saying I'm being too selective with comments. So
you're slapping them so quick we can't even read them.
Because
Ceballos is not consistent enough, unfortunately. Partnership going forward has to be Partey and Elneny. I mean, I would keep that Partey and Elneny partnership because they're on good form. They're doing well together. So I would keep that and wouldn't change it.
This is a good point, Yemi, you know. I can't remember the last... I'm sure he still takes them, though. But when Xhaka first joined under Arsene Wenger, Charlene, the free kicks that this guy used to take and the goals that he used to score from middle of the park, like he used to just hit the ball out from 30 yards out and score mad goals. And then he just stopped doing it. I don't know if Wenger told him to, but like he just stopped playing like that. But when Xhaka first joined, no other midfielder compared to him. Actually, that's why I don't want to gas up Partey and Elneny too soon because we gassed Xhaka up, you know. We gassed him.
And then it just all dips.
Yeah, it just dips, man. When you put them up here, you're just expecting solid performances every week.
Xhaka, get that firing performance back.
Well, Captain T says Xhaka is the best of the best of the best. What exactly?
Luiz Striker is saying, "Oh, can you see? Oh, I've just lost it. Oh, Willian, Pepper, and Aubamabloodclatyang.
That's
his
must-have.
players. So front three.
Here are our Invincible Man's must-haves, must-starts. Gabriel, Luiz. Okay, Luiz, Partey, Elneny, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, Saka. Pretty much almost a starting 11 there.
Yeah, got Laca in there as well.
Yeah, a must-start for you, yeah? Okay.
Luiz is another one as well.
Was there any more? Arteta should just start Pepe because Willian hasn't impressed us after that Fulham game. I think Willian's been okay.
Yeah, he hasn't been bad. He's obviously had his dips.
What kind of comment is this?
Like a running stutter.
A running stutter. What is that?
Does he mean like, you know, when you talk and you stutter?
Boy, let me just
sip your drink.
I'm not
Malik Blair is saying, where did it go?
Oh,
I lost it.
Well, here's a question from the West Media. It says, does Martinelli start ahead of Saka when fit? That will be an interesting one for Arteta to decide.
That would be, but where Saka's on such good form, we don't want to take him out.
Exactly.
We don't want to take him out.
Mad.
Malik Blair is saying, must have Pepe as a start.
Really? I think he's just doing that to trigger me.
Get a reaction out of Pippa.
Yeah. The mobility and discipline we get from Partey and Elneny is world class. I agree. The Bonzo says Partey, Elneny, Gabriel, and Holden.
Holden.
Gabriel and
Holden is golden.
Oh my goodness. I saw a long list of names here, and Leno was one of them.
While you're finding it, Pips, Mohammed Hussein is saying Gabriel, Auba, Partey, Elneny, and Willock.
Oh.
Willock has made it as a must-have start on Sunday against Aston Villa.
Really?
Who is in agreement with that?
I think Not Nice is giving us his whole starting 11 here. Leno, Tierney, Bellerin, Gabriel, David Luiz, Elneny, Partey, and Saka as a midfield, and the front three as Willian, Lacazette, and Aubameyang. Interesting.
Looks like a good start.
Very interesting.
Our Partey is in there.
Well, she's gone for Aubameyang, Gabriel, Partey, Tierney, and Leno. Those are must-haves. Of course, we need a goalkeeper as a must-have.
Did you mention one?
I don't think I did, to be honest. I did that on purpose.
Why? You couldn't decide between Runason and Leno?
Basically.
Too many options.
Arsenal Queen says, I don't know I'm guessing that means, I don't know what we would have done without Gabriel.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't have an expensive record, that's for sure.
Exactly. You just can't imagine the squad without Gabriel now.
Yeah, honestly.
He's massive size. He's got to be like
bargain.
Yeah, bargain number one. But for this transfer window, it was a must-have to get him in.
Trust me. Aubameyang, Gabriel, Partey, Elneny, Saka, Tierney are must-starts. So everyone's kind of on the same page here.
Arteta, listen to us.
Oh, Drew McIntyre says, I'm a Liverpool fan, and I predict that Arsenal will win the Europa League.
Arsenal.
Oh, it's an Arsenal fan. Big up, Drew. Big up all the Arsenal fans.
Yeah, big up, Drew.
I mean, it'll be nice if we win that. Automatic qualification for the champs, isn't it?
Winning ways.
Oh, mate. Willian has been doing the hard work. That's exactly what Lacazette does. That's what Lacazette's champion for, hard work. Xhaka literally scored 3 goals under Wenger in 8 in total since he's signed. Surely it's got to be more than that. 3 goals under Wenger. 8 in total since he signed. Say swear.
That doesn't sound right. Let me check that.
8 in total.
Let me check, Pips.
Nah, man.
Oops, I spelled his name wrong.
8 in total, you know. I can't believe it.
Let's see.
Anyway, whilst you're finding that, the Bonzels.
Oh, it's actually right. 8 goals.
That's embarrassing. But 3 of those three goals under Wenger were amazing free kicks.
He's even got his hands on his head.
Free kicks in out.
136 appearances.
Yes, this is the spine that needs to start. Leno, Gabriel, Partey, Aubameyang, 100%. Definitely has a thing for Saka. What type of thing? He is a child. He's a minor.
These comments are crazy, isn't it? Where does it even come from?
He is I see him as
well. Huh?
I genuinely see Saka as like a son.
Exactly.
He's a minor. How old is he, 18 or something?
19, I think.
Yeah, that is like.
Well, you get done for child abuse.
Trust me. Goodness grief. Willian got like 2 assists in like 9-ish games. That's not good. I feel like he got 3 assists in that Fulham game alone. So, Ben, what is that?
They started so well, man.
Highly favoured must start. So Partey, Elneny, and Sabaya. So everyone's pretty much on the same page. Isaac Patterson says Pepe was shocking. So just let you know, guys, this is not on my opinion. That's Isaac's, not mine. Don't come for me.
Well, they come saying you got an agenda against Pepe and a thing for Saka.
Wow. Arteta's, look, so on the team sheet. Oh, now they're going to say Pippa's definitely got a thing for Saka.
Saka should be the
not my way. Oh,
is
my
that
gosh.
Oh my god.
Honestly. Rhys Nelson should be given a chance because William and Pepe are not performing at the minute. Love the spellings of these players' names.
I know. I'm agreeing though. I want to see Rhys Nelson as well.
I want to see those. Listen, if Rhys Nelson plays and bangs a goal, he has to do that dancing and celebration. He has to dance.
And then we'll do it as well.
100%. Raheel says he thinks Bellerin also deserves to start because he's been good in the last few games. Bellerin's been getting a lot of stick recently, though.
He has been.
So, who's Bellerin? Who's Team Bellerin here? Anyone Team Bellerin? Because I see a lot of comments giving him slander. So, what's the deal with the fan base with Bellerin at the moment? Let us know on the Aftermath show.
I would say keep Bellerin in.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's good. I'll say keep him in.
Wilian is better than Pepe defensively, in my opinion. So Wilian should start Premier League games at the moment. That's probably why he is. Willian started against Man United. Yeah. Pepe's goals come from the middle, so I think he should be a cam. I think Pepe will be sick in cam.
Yeah, likewise.
I think he'll be sick in cam. Maybe that right wing's not working for him.
Exactly, so shift him over.
He should try it. Arteta should try it. I was going to say Wenger them for a second.
You've been reading the book.
Charlene Rumor. What?
I know, I've seen that a lot. Who is this Eric Midgard saying Charlene?
Eric back in the day.
Who?
Did you date someone called Eric back in the day?
No, never.
Are you sure?
100%. Charlie ruined my life. What did I do? Eric, what did I do? How did I ruin your life?
Who's Eric, bro?
I ain't got a clue. Never heard of this person.
Right, Durek says, oh, where's it gone? Durek, sorry. The way they just jump off the screen is crazy. Are there any reaction videos tonight? If you mean the fan cams, if they're not uploaded yet, they will be uploaded in the next 10 minutes, I believe. They are coming. DT, Lee, Kelechi, all of them, Mo, they're all coming. Just stay tuned to AFTV. The fan cams will be up shortly. They will be done right now as me and Charlene are doing the Aftermath show. We're going to read out a few comments. Ladies, I just want to tell you, you're doing a great job. I can't even read. What a great job you're doing. Cheers.
Thanks, amigo. Glad you're enjoying it.
And Goonashes Parker says Xhaka does not suit the Premier League style. We need to sell him in the summer. All about Partey and Elneny after we beat the scumbags manure. Oh, mate.
What I love is that they just don't hold back here, do they? They just go guns blazing.
Definitely. Any other comments you want to read out, girl? I was going to pin that comment saying, I agree. Pepe at number 10 would be sick. It would be.
Try it out. I found a comment that I wanted to read out. Sam Azubuk is saying Aston Villa did beat Liverpool 7-2 at Villa Park. It won't be an easy game for us.
Fair point. That was an in-form Aston Villa before the international break. Can they do it again before another international break?
Oh my God, imagine.
Oh no, God forbid, mate. Could you imagine absolute scenes 5-1?
That will be mental. No, man, we can't have that at all.
No. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Aftermath show. I've been Pippa Monique, Charlene Smith, as you know. Thank you for all of your comments coming in. I know it's super different seeing us do it from home, but at least we are still giving you the content and letting you have your say on the show. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to AFTV. It will not be live, but there will be loads of fan cams coming with the instant match reaction of the game against Molde at home. Arsenal beat them 4-1 with goals or 2 own goals with the help of Joe Willock, a goal from Pepe, and finally sealed the deal with a goal from Joe Willock himself. Thank you very much for all your comments, and we'll see you on Sunday against.
Oh, as Pippa's paused there, but yeah, on Sunday where we'll be playing Aston Villa. Make sure you tune in for the preview with Cecil and James. I'll be back, Pips. Sorry you paused, so I was taking over for you. Are you back with us?
Oh, thanks. I don't know what happened there. I was just going to say bye.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we'll be back on
see you Sunday.
Preview with Cecil and James, the live watch along with Robbie and the crew, as well as the Aftermath show with myself and Pippa. Make sure you're there. I'm Charlene Smith. This is Pippa Monique, and we are out.
Bye, guys.
Bye.